NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you 1v1. We are on Ohana again. And again, we've got ourselves a PvT. And our players here from, I think, I don't know, one of these guys is gold, the other one's silver. We've got Schmick. What the hell do you people name yourselves? IHC Mick. It's all lowercase. I can't, I don't know what to do with you guys. You guys with the names. IHC Mick. I'm trying to even see. Oh, it's Kimchi backwards. Booyah! Got you. It's Kimchi backwards. All right, I'm going to call you Kimchi. Against Peido, our blue Terran. Kicking it live in NuubCast. Peido has actually had several. He submitted a lot of games, and some of them got through, some of them haven't. But it's always good. That's good if you can submit. And see, that's how you learn when you are trying to, get into like NuubCast, or I'm sure any place where you want to submit replays to get casted, any broadcasters are going to have certain standards, and if they don't, they're probably not worth watching. But in this particular case, Peido has submitted several games. Some of his have gotten through, some of them haven't, but now he's got a bit of a barometer. Okay, these are the kind of games that I need to send in to NuubCast, and that's never a bad thing. Peido wrote me an email this week, and it was actually a very good email to get. It was kind of the origin of what this name is and what it means and the story behind it. I don't know if it'll be in this cast or if I can remember it right now. Like, I'll feel dumb if I try to tell the story right now and I can't remember what it is. All right, I got it. So this is the story that it told me. I don't have the email in front of me, so I can't say it right away. Anyway, but before I get into that story, and I hope I don't forget, because I will often start to tell a story and then get interrupted in my story by frickin' gameplay, because fuck this game. It's all about me, right? No, it's all about the game. So, but before I get started, let me just say, welcome to NuubCast. If you're not familiar, we are all about promoting low-level gameplay in the hopes of proving a point that fun and exciting games can happen at any level. So if you have a game that you think is up to snuff and you would like to see cast, put on YouTube, put out on the interwebs for the world to see, and by the world I mean about 50 to 100 people, sometimes more, sometimes considerably more, but that's usually the average. If you have such a game, send it to NuubCast@gmail.com. I will send it through my sophisticated replay filtration system, by which I mean a dude who has absolutely, and it's been several dudes so far. I think I'm on my third or fourth screener, and the first one retired. The second one just couldn't do it anymore because of all the problems that Blizzard has been having with 1.5, and now this new guy has been super baller. All of my screeners have been just absolute ballers, volunteering their time. They get, it's one thing when Day 9 has people that help him for free, because they can say, I am one of the guys that picks the replays for Fun Day Monday. I tried to get into that. I don't know, I guess I wasn't good enough for that or something. I don't know what happened, but maybe I didn't have good enough eye for the replays I was sent. But what I'm saying is that, if you're helping Day 9 for free, you have the prestige of saying that you help Day 9 for free. People who help me for free have no such pleasure. They're just like, yeah, I kind of help out this loser YouTube channel. It's a Day 9 and Husky wannabe. Oh, nice force field by Kimchi, and that's what I'm calling you, bro. Kimchi. Which is, now that I know what it is, I'm super thrilled and happy about it. But these Hellions are going to have to get out of Dodge because there's too many stalkers, they're just not going to do any damage. So Peido's going to have to pull them back. So yeah, send me your replays, NuubCast@gmail.com, and I will, if my screener thinks they're good, because I trust my screener, if he says they're good, they will get cast. And if you don't get your game cast, I will, the first time, and this is, I need to say this every once in a while because people forget or people don't know, or we get new people. The way it works, I generally don't respond to, well, here's let me just tell you how it works. If you send in a replay and you don't hear from me, your first replay, and you don't hear from me, that means that it's in the queue and it's going to be cast, as we see the Banshee rolling on out. So that means if you have only sent in one replay and you haven't heard from me, then eventually your replay is going to get cast. Unless something bad has happened and I've completely failed. Which is certainly possible. Unlikely, but it is possible. Let me own up to that. And I think it's happened once or twice. But if you send in your first replay and it does not get cast, if it gets rejected, I will send you an email, respond to your email, explaining to you why. Or I will have either I or the observer who actually watched the game, either he will tell me why and I will relay it to you, or I will just have him write it up and he will tell you why. As we see Peido taking out all kinds of probes here. He is on a 7-kill spree, and observer is about to pop. He's going to go right in there. This Banshee is not going to make it, but he is going to pay for himself. With 9 kills, is he going to get out? He is going to get out. Wow, excellent. 20 HP. And he does get out. And observer in the back of Peido's base, but not looking at anything. And here comes an Immortal. This is the second Immortal that's made his way down here. I have to be curious and think that must be some kind of rally point. It is! And oh no! The Immortal! No! Kimchi! No! Kimchi! Why? Guys, you gotta watch your rally points. Gotta watch your rally points. Gotta watch them. So yeah, if your game does not get cast, you will hear back from me, and I will tell you why on the first game. That's all I guarantee. If you sent in a bunch and they've all been rejected, then I will oftentimes write more and try to help you figure out what's going on with your games. But I make no guarantees of that. None. The only guarantee you get from me, response from me, is your first rejected replay. If you don't hear from me, that's a good thing, because it means that your replays are in the queue and they're eventually going to get on the channel. And that is basically how it works. So send your replay to NuubCast@gmail.com. Yeah, if it's good, it'll get on. If it's not, try again. And I definitely encourage, that you guys keep trying. See if these Peido's Hellions get up here, if he gets to do any damage. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to do much. Hellions took some damage, but that's about it. So, back to Peido. Peido is a fireman. I think he works for the fire department. And what a Peido is, he explained to me. A Peido is a piece of tubing that they put on, that they use to measure the pressure on a fire hose. So that they call it a Peido. And this is how it's spelled, P-E-I-D-O. And the reason why it has this name is I guess this is an account that is used at the firehouse or something. And the guy who owns it, they call Peido. And the reason why they call him Peido is because he put his face in front of a fire hydrant or in front of a fire hose to get a drink. And when the water came out, it hit him so hard that it knocked him over. And so now they call him Peido because he successfully tested the water pressure from a hose or a hydrant or whatever it was. I thought that story was so funny. This is not the replay that accompanied that story, by the way, which gives you an idea of how long it can be sometimes for your replays to get from my inbox to my YouTube. It generally takes quite a while. So if you do submit, you're going to have to be patient. And look at this. Stalker's out here waiting. Observer out here waiting. Peido not going to get any traction. With this many Stalkers, I'm curious as to why Kimchi has chose to start with... Yeah, he's going to lose all of these. I'm curious as to why Kimchi chose to start with... is he going to get out? He is going to get out. Got away with one. Why he chose to start with charge instead of blink over here, because he doesn't have that many zealots. He does have quite a few zealots, I guess. Not as many as his stalker. Probably about the same amount. Alright, shut up, Blomus. Stop saying things. Why are you canceling? Oh, because there's banshees right here. Dirt. Dirt. Get my stalkers. Where are my stalkers? Get them over. That's why you needed a blink, son. Because now you're going to start losing probes. 2 banshees, 1 shot. 4. He's had a lot of banshee kills. Let's check that that tab and look at Kimchi not doing anything right now. Look at those 18 workers. Unbarizzle. Banshee chilling. Could be back at the base getting healed, but no, it's just out here wasting energy, being invisible. And these guys wasting energy, being invisible when there's no enemies around to be invisible from. Alright. This is a lot of Hellions. And I'm actually not going to get down on this composition just yet. Except for the fact that... Did he leave a bunch of Hellions at home? Why? Defend? You're going to leave Hellions at home to defend? That's kind of weird. If he can get this tanks sieged, which siege mode is not done yet, so he shouldn't even be moving out, because that's problematic. But I love the interesting attempt at this composition. Now this is Peido, I think, is in silver, might be in gold, or this guy's in gold or silver. One of these guys, I said that already. 1 silver, 1 gold. But anyway, Hellions. There's probably too many Hellions. But did he just scan himself? And he's got Marauders in here, which is really weird. He's got 4 Marauders. Banshees from the high ground. Oh, I love it. I love it. Where are the Hellions coming from the back? The Hellions got to get on the Zealots. That's the only reason why the Hellions exist. But, oh my goodness. Kimchi is actually getting wrecked here. The Immortals are just going to do so much damage. I'm surprised. Look at this. Hellions just took down an Immortal. That's pretty wild. Here come the Banshees. And the Thor is move commanding. Move command Thor. Not a good idea. But the Stalkers are dead. Banshee's able to kill a Hellion. Look at, there's a Thor sitting in the grass and Zealots over here that could probably kill it. And he's not moving. Can he see it? You know what I miss? You know what I miss about Brood War is the Observer range upgrade. It used to be an upgrade for the Observer that would make the range on the... make its range, like, huge. Like, you could have, like, 5 or 6 Observers and literally have the entire map covered. It was a big range upgrade. But they also had that same kind of upgrade for the Overlord. They don't have either of those anymore. That is a lot of Zealots. And in order to combat that, you should not be making siege tanks. Now is when you could probably have a lot more Hellions. If he's going mostly... Oh, look at all those Stalkers. Because Zealots are light. They're the only light unit that Protoss makes. Except for Phoenix, of course. It's the only light ground unit that Protoss has. Oh, wait, are sentries light too? Doesn't even say. Powerful melee warrior. Well, he doesn't have any sentries. But I'm guessing that sentries are light. This is light biological. Sentries, light mechanical. I guess, like a Hellion? Where's a Hellion? Light mechanical, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just yammering it up in my ignorance. But Peido, 3 base in it. Kimchi just getting his 3rd base up now and going to try to protect it here. Lots of Immortals. No need to go Colossus because there's very little to no bio. So it's good that Kimchi is not going for Colossus tech. Instead, he's actually double roboing it and getting Infestors out. But he's supply blocked, so he is not going to win. That is a bad thing. And the question now, with these Thors, not enough Hellions. Oh, the run by! Oh, the run by! Cannons doing all kinds of damage, though. Oh, too many cannons. Too many cannons. Didn't even get one. Oh, got one probe. One probe. One probe. More Hellions come out. I wouldn't even try to use those for run by because there's so many cannons right now. And Kimchi actually pretty smart to get those cannons up. For precisely that reason. I think not enough people prepare for the potential Hellion run by. Why are you upgrading 250mm strike cannons? You're actually going to use those? I guess maybe to kill an Immortal, but damn. And Raven's coming out now, along with the Banshees, for Peido as he grabs a 4th base. And Peido is definitely winning the macro war here. Oops. I wanted unit tab, dang it. 40 to 42. Pretty even, but of course there are mules. And a small engagement here that I completely missed. Hellions. Oh, perfect! Lined up, killed like 5 Zealots. It's exactly what you want Hellions for, to be able to line up, produce. They're actually going to be Blue Flame in a few seconds. And if you can line Hellions up in a line like that and kill them, holy crap, it's such a huge benefit to your guys. Look, the flame is already blue. Does it change when the upgrade finishes? What the heck was that? Oh, it was killed an observer. Let's look at the Hellions. No, stop running away! Here they come. Yeah, killing Hellions. Oh, siege tanks. Look at the little wheel. Nope. The Hellion doesn't change when it gets its upgrade. Its flame is still blue. I thought it might be brighter or something. Here comes. No, watch your Hellions. No! Now, once the Hellions are gone, Zealots are actually really good in this composition, as the problems that I thought were gone are still happening. Still getting huge frame drops. So many Thors. Absolutely wrecking the mech of Peido. Holy frijoles. And now, I don't even think Thors is a good idea. Now I think you make, and look at the bank. You got bank. I say make like 6 or 7 racks and just pump Marines and medevacs. Just pump them. And with all those Immortals, 4 supply each, they'll be completely worthless. You'll completely raffle stomp. That is the way to go. That is the way to go, because Marines, also very good. No, I was going to say they're very good against Stalkers. They're not good against Stalkers. Marauders are good against Stalkers. Marauders. Run away, Raven! 3 Thors. 5 Thors. Now, Mass Thors is going to be really good. Now, if he can get off the strike cannons, you know, on each of these Thors, you're going to have really good micro for that, though. I don't know if we're going to find that on this level of play. Ravens, Banshees coming out. How are we doing with your energy, buddy? Nuts. Okay, there you go. Firing away. Planetary Fortress back here at the 4th base. He actually probably should have thrown down the mules there. Not that it makes much difference. And needs to get these guys out of here. Mine somewhere else. And I like this, leaving a Hellion there. And we check our income. Protoss actually has a lot more harvesters, but again, mules mostly going to equalize that if Peido keeps them similar. As you can see, he's got fairly considerably more income because of those mules. And because he has 3 at a time. And look at that, getting a 5th base. Peido, I like your style, bro. I like your style. More Thors coming out? No, we got Banshees, Ravens, getting some vehicle upgrades. More Hellions coming out. That's a lot of freaking Hellions. Where are they going? Are they going to try and run by? I wouldn't mind seeing them. See, they can't do anything against that composition right there. They can do absolutely nothing. But maybe they run by. No, too many cannons. As long as they don't try to kill cannons, they need to try and kill probes, because this is stupid, trying to kill cannons. What they need to do is focus on one of the probes. This is going to be such a waste of time. Oh! Oh, can you get him in line? No, you can't. So many probes! Holy crap! What are you thinking? Oh, there's the hit he wanted. Oh, it doesn't even matter, though. So many dead probes. So many dead Hellions, I mean. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the picture of cost inefficiency. He might have killed, like, 10 probes. Maybe. He's killed 45 overall. But that time, he didn't kill that many. He might have killed 10. And he lost, like, 15 Hellions. Which, if we take a look at the units lost tab, you will see Terran way behind. But he's got a much bigger army supply now, and yeah, he's absolutely going to crush when they actually combine. He's up by 40 supply, and now you can see Kimchi was up by 10 workers, now down by 4, so maybe he did a little bit better than 10 probes in that attack. Oh, this shows you how much I'm paying attention. We got carriers out for Kimchi. On 2-gate, 2-star gate carrier off of basically 1 base. He's going to try and take another base now. Does he have any upgrades? Yep, he's got the upgrade. Yeah, shows you how little I was looking at the whatever the hell this thing's called again, production tab. Kimchi is not going to get to keep this base because there are Thors here, and there are several of them. But there's so many Immortals here, I don't even know, man. This is going to be... What are Protoss upgrades like? 3 plus 3 attack, only 1 armor, and he's 2-1. Kimchi has better upgrades, but there's so many Hellions up here, and for as little damage as they do, and there's so many, they are actually able to take down the shields. And if Peido wants to do strike cannons, he can wipe these guys out. He's doing exactly that, man. Oh, he had the PvT down as well, so the stalkers were useless. That was a great engagement for Peido. Nice use of PvT. And he was way ahead anyway, even though he was down to upgrades. Hellions basically there for fodder, and they did die very quickly. I think if the Hellions weren't there, he might actually even lose that engagement. Although there's actually no damage on these guys, so, and it looks like he did get off a couple of strike cannons that I didn't even see. Good game. Thanks for sending it in, Peido. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to send your replays to NuubCast@gmail.com. And keep climbing that ladder. See you soon. Peace.